Howdy, howdy. Frosty14 here with Path of Exile 2 Beta Beginner Tip number 4. So, I've been lucky and managed to get, in total I had 3 Divine Orbs just from campaign. And so what I did was I traded one on the currency exchange and I got, so what I did was I go here, currency exchange. If you don't know what a currency exchange is, it's not scary at all. So what you do is I want Exalted Orbs, and there's the market ratio here, so 125 to 1. So I can get, if I have a Divine Orb, so let's just say you just, example, you've got a Divine Orb, you can sell it for 125 Exalts. And you just place your order, you have to pay the cash, and you pick them up. So I did that twice, and so I got 250 Exalt Orbs, and then I can just use those to have fun. I'm not a super sweat, so I'm not like doing massive maps and things. So again, using the Divine Orb, I don't recommend that unless you know exactly what you're doing with it. But for those that are just, you know, like me, made a whole bunch of characters and run through campaign a lot and got a whole bunch of them to level, 60 and 50 and stuff, not pushing maps necessarily so hard. Again, I say beginner, maybe you've only got a couple characters, maybe you haven't got that much time. I highly recommend, if you ever drop a Divine, that you sell it. And you get yourself some Exalts. And then when you've done that, you can just go bam, 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 and chuck Exalts on everything you've got. Even if your equipment isn't that good, you can just, see where it goes. Have fun. I think it's not necessarily crafting, more gambling, in all honesty, but you need the currency to do it. And I've always struggled. I just always spent my Exalts as soon as I got them. So I barely had any. I had like, I think I had 2. And I've just used a bunch on my gear. So, yeah. The currency exchange is your friend. What it does, just to be simple, is that it exchanges with other players. So there's a whole bunch of mathematics going on here. But the important thing is just take note of the market ratio, and if it's at the same or below it, it'll be an accepted trade. So you can just change it to 6. Oh, and drop down. I want to keep it like right on it. I don't want to go too funky. I'm not trying to do anything too special. But we have stock here, so you know that when you do make the exchange that you will get it done almost immediately. Now, I'd sell my last one, but I actually want to keep it just because it looks good in my stash. But if you have enough Exalts from this trade, you can get something like... this one's a bit too expensive. So, if you're trying to get... you say what you've got here, on the right-hand side is what you've got. You need 306 to get a perfect Duel's Orb, which is a bit much. So, just be aware that some things are going to be more expensive than others, because obviously they're worth more, and there's a whole bunch of this interesting stuff. I have no idea what it does, because I'm just not at that point yet. Try and get a mirror. If you get an interesting drop like a mirror, just make sure you hold on to things, find out what they're worth before you use them. Just be careful. Be careful with that. The other thing is, of course, Orbs of Chance if you want to do gambling. And you could... 4.2, so it could get, you sell like 9, 4, 2. I'm on PS5, so here we go. So that's at a 4.5, and so the market ratio is 4.3, so I can place the order. Boom. Order's complete. And I got 2 Chance Orbs. And then with the Chance Orbs, I can roll... I can get a white item that I think is of some value. So go to your rings, see if you got any base rings. I usually gamble on my rings anyway, so I don't think I've got a lot of base. There we go. So we got like a gold amulet here. And you can then... I mean, you're not going to... Maybe it's worth it, maybe not. It's only... make sure you right click, make sure you see what the item level is. Nah, I'm not going to waste a chance on it. But you can. The point is that as soon as you find yourself a Divine Orb, it opens up the game a bit more for you to trade on the currency exchange. Get Chance Orbs if you want to just gamble for an Instrumentus or the Headhunter on a heavy belt. See if I got a heavy belt, because that'd be good if I did. No, heavy belt. It's a bit fatter looking. So we got wide belt, plate belt, linen belt. There's a couple wide items that are good for gambling. Heavy belt. So this is the one. Heavy belt, not a double belt. Pretty sure it's a heavy belt. Let's just gamble. Chance Orb. No! But yeah, you can. So as soon as you do the Divine Orb, you get plenty of Exalts. You can do gambling. Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you'll get a Headhunter or, you know, trade it. The other thing you can do with the Divine is trade on the trade market, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm not solo self-found, but I'm in Trade League, but I don't really trade. So I don't use a lot of the tools that are available, because that's just how I played the game. I want them there though, so I don't want to cut myself off from trade, but I'm not necessarily going to engage with it. But that's, you know, it's just interesting. So if you're interested, check out the currency exchange. You can do some funny stuff. I mean, you can try and sell. What do I have lots and lots and lots of? I mean, you're not going to sell Scrolls of Wisdom for like a... I mean, Regals? Can you do that? So you can sell 30... 390? Yeah, that's expensive. It's just not worth it. Yeah. It's funny. I mean, is it worth it to buy 300 Scrolls of Wisdom? You do the math to get one Regal Orb?
Tell your tale.
Probably not. But yeah, there's a lot of other... There's so many mechanics in Path of Exile 2 and 1, many more in 1, that give you a chance to experiment more and to do more funny things. So I think it's important to keep on highlighting that, you know, they're there. So if I wanted... How many... Okay, so you can't do that. Alright, so if I wanted Exalts for Scrolls of Wisdom, it's 1,500. 5,000. That's 149 for one. That's so stupid. Alright. So the tip is... What is the tip? The tip is if you find a Divine Orb, trade it away for Exalts, and then you can just have fun gambling them on your gear. Pretty much. Or you can also trade away Greater Dual Orbs if you find them, if you find it perfect, of course. Yeah. Have fun, gamble. Don't worry, don't take it too seriously. Because there will be like a new league thing, and remember to Val everything as well. Chuck your Val Orbs on. Oh, I should Val some of this stuff, but I don't want to. Okay, I will eventually. Yeah, it's been Frosty510 with just a crappy little info thing. I didn't know, so this is just me going, I'm just a baby, I know nothing, but now I've got Exalt Orbs, so I can have some fun. Good luck finding the Divine though. That's the bit. I just found it from random white mobs. Not one that is dropped from a rare mod. It's just been randomly. Just random. It's the kind of game it is. Yeah. Good luck. Have a wonderful day. It's been Frosty510. Like and subscribe. Catch you next time. Bye bye.